Welcome back to Fox and Friends First. So the shocking verdict of the Kate Steinle case reminding America just how harmful sanctuary cities are. The DOJ now putting Denver and 28 other cities on notice for a policy that helps illegal immigrants avoid deportation, breaking federal law. The department giving those cities until Friday to comply. Here now to weigh in is the Director of Policy Studies at the Center for Immigration Studies, Jessica Vaughn. Jessica, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
So Denver and 28 other cities in violation. They have until Friday to fix it or respond to it. What's your response?
Well, this is exactly what the federal government needs to do. Federal law says that you may not have sanctuary policies that interfere with cooperation between local law enforcement agencies and the federal government, and they are and all jurisdictions need to be complying with all federal laws in order to receive certain federal funding. So the Department of Justice is following through on that and actually enforcing this law that's been on the books for some time now, but which has not been enforced as more and more jurisdictions adopt these sanctuary policies in opposition to the enforcement of immigration laws.
And the
it's what the federal government needs to do.
The policy is aimed at helping illegals avoid deportation. Do you think if this is allowed or these different cities continue to do this, will they be next in terms of what happened with Kate Steinle?
Well, absolutely. The Steinle case was not an isolated one. Sanctuary policies are a problem because they inevitably result in the release of criminal aliens, who are a small fraction of the illegal population, but the ones that are the highest priority for deportation. And so they put the public at risk when they send criminals back to the streets instead of back to their home country. And it's important that the federal government reassert its authority to enforce immigration laws.
And how do they do that? How do they do that?
They can start with withholding federal funds so that taxpayers are not subsidizing these reckless and dangerous policies. In addition, though, Congress has legislation that the House has passed, the Senate has not voted on, that would address the sanctuary problem even more thoroughly. And so it's time for the Senate to move that legislation forward because these sanctuary policies are adopted for political reasons, but they put people at risk. There are 10,000 criminal aliens who've been released by sanctuary policies who have reoffended since their release all over the country.
All over the country.
So,
Jessica, I have to wrap you up. We're out of time and we have to go to break, but I appreciate your insight. Hopefully they're listening to you. Thank you.